can I have another wine?
You're listening to the Giggle Gang podcast.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
If you want it, just come get it.
A Giggle Gang podcast.
Just be myself.
For fuck's sake.
You know, sometimes people pay me to say ridiculous shit, and sometimes I just say it for free.
That's hectic.
You're listening to the Giggle Gang podcast.
Is Ormskirk rough?
It's Ormskirk rough.
I had some bitch outside hot water tell me that I sounded like I was from Skegness.
Skegness? Do you mean Skem?
Skem, sorry. Skem. Skegness is a place, isn't it? Skegness.
I think it's in Scotland.
No,
Skem's very different.
Okay, sorry. That's the one, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, Skegness is on the east coast, near Hull.
Yeah.
I know where it is.
I think so. Is it not? It sounds Scottish.
Nah, it's fishing town, mate. It's like...
okay.
You know. It is
So
what it
incestuous.
is. Yeah, I get you. So what's the what's Skem in full?
Skemsdale.
Skemsdale.
I think.
It sounds fucked. It sounds terrible.
It's not what you'd call. It's not what you'd. I've got to be careful because I've got friends from Skem who I
like
know
proper like Skem lords. What do they call themselves? Like
Skem lords.
You know how like the people from Liverpool are Scousers and the people from Manx are Mancunians, and the people from Skem lords.
I think they're just called cunts. No.
Talk shit, mate. They don't care. They know. People in England know they're from a shit town.
It's a bit rough.
Okay. All right. And is that in the McDonald's where you got blown off your feet by the wind?
No, that was an Ormskirk.
All right, tell me what happened, because for those of you that are going to see the photos attached to this podcast, you're going to see a man who looks a soft man, a young man who doesn't look like he'd say boo to a bloody goose, but he's got the biggest laceration on the bridge of his nose that he reckons is as a result of a large wind gust leaving a popular family restaurant.
Yeah. So I was in Mackey's getting some food after a gig, and then I went and there were like automatic doors, and I just kind of like forgot that the weather was a thing. I just left and just got fucking blown off my feet, whacked my nose.
What did you hit into?
Just the ground.
Just the ground. So it blew you like a full 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Down to the pavement.
Because I'm turning into an 80-year-old man. I'll start hating the Japanese next.
Do you like sushi?
I do like sushi.
Oh well, you're a little way off. You're a little way off James Heath's opinion on the Japanese. He thinks they need to get over the Fukushima disaster and stop selling whale at fish markets. You know, but he's got many strong beliefs, does James Heath? So we'll leave that
Hitler.
there. Yeah, well, you know, we're 3 minutes in. We've likened a popular Northwest Canadian to one of the worst dictators of the 20th century.
I love James Heath. He's fantastic.
He's good.
He's very, very good. Excellent at.
There's no backtracking on this podcast. You did liken him to Hitler earlier, so let's just slow down on that.
I likened the extremity of his views to
Okay.
Hitler.
Right. Okay.
Still sounds like he wants to kill Japanese people.
He wouldn't eat a fucking tuna avocado roll if you were giving him away. Sam, how much do you weigh? I want to get into why you got blown over.
I'm 10.
10 stone. What does 10 stone mean in kilograms? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I think
I assume that's
just
quite small.
underweight.
For what, your height?
For my height.
You're quite tall though.
I am 6'3".
Oh. Are you 6'3" as well?
I'm 6'3".
I'm like a completely different person to you.
How tall are you?
6'3", but I'm
Wait,
just...
I'm taller than you.
No, you're not. Right, stand up. Stand up.
Okay, yeah, I'm not.
I'm a fucking giant, mate. But I look way different to you.
Yeah, you do. Actually.
I'm just thick.
Because she's good on me.
Yeah. You fuckwit. You're literally the worst guy ever. Are you just going to insult me today? You've come to my house. I've taken bloody good care of you.
You have, to be fair. It's been lovely. I've got slept in that air mattress. Quick tip, very difficult to have a wank on one of them.
Why?
Because, like, it squeaks a lot.
But who was looking at you?
No one.
You were in my living room.
Like, as you go.
Oh, so did you try and then stop?
No, I didn't try.
Oh.
I was... It's
Did you have a wank in my house?
No, I did not have a wank
After
in
the
my house.
cooked breakfast I did for you. You are a fuck. He wanks everywhere, this bloke. Comedy, green rooms, disabled toilets.
I'm not Louis C.K.
He's not disabled when he goes into the toilets, but he definitely is when he comes out.
Fucking I'm disabled going in as well.
Mate, by the mark on your face. How deep's that cut? Is it bad?
It is. I was in A&E with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they laugh at you as well?
Yeah, because I went in with my nan.
I've been blown over.
Know your impression of me?
Yeah.
Dickhead.
You wait to see my impression of your nan.
Go on.
I've been blown over.
I sound exactly like my nan.
I imagine your nan is just an older women version of you.
An older women version.
Or you're just a young boy version of your nan. Have you ever been told you look like a nana?
I haven't.
Really?
I've been told I look... To say, I don't really get two lookalikes. And every lookalike I get is just famous person followed by gone wrong. Like...
What's the most common one?
Arthur Christmas?
Arthur Christmas?
Do you know him?
No.
He's a cartoon character from a kid's
So
film.
you don't even get lookalike to an actual real life person?
No, but I do see it. I do look a bit like Arthur Christmas.
Let me get a picture of Arthur Christmas.
Okay.
My God. And what's the other one you get told you look like?
The lead singer of the script, if he was in an accident.
What's his name? You don't know?
Danny someone. He's
Okay.
quite fit, to be fair.
Let's look up Arthur Christmas. Speaking of music, what's going on in your music world at the moment?
Nothing much. I went to 21 Pilots, which was amazing. If you ever get a chance to see them live, just go. And then you got a picture of Arthur Christmas up. Did you see it?
I think he looks better.
Well, I mean, he's drawn. They're not going to make him look like a monk. They're like, oh, let's draw him so he looks fucking hideous. Should we draw a cut on his nose where he got blown over by the wind like an umbrella?
Script lead singer, here we go.
I don't see this one. I didn't see it.
It's mainly only the hair.
It's the hair. It's anyone with a quiff, isn't it? Pretty much.
Have you seen Marty from Geordie Shore?
I haven't because I'm cultured.
He's got a lethal quiff. You ready for this? This is Quiff City.
Jesus Christ!
What a quiff! Right, that's
Looks
enough.
like if
That's enough photos.
It's like Jedward with dignity. And then just on Geordie Shore, so a little bit less dignity.
I remember his tagline from Geordie Shore. Now I'm going to try a shit Newcastle accent here, and I don't want any judgment from you. He's like in front of the mirror, and he's like putting his fingers through his hair, and he's like, "My quiff is poor lethal." That was his tagline. I don't know if that. Sam went silent. I thought he wasn't reacting, but he's gone full fog on here.
What the fuck was that?
That's a Newcastle accent, mate.
Just do it again, please. It's been
My quiff is poor lethal.
For those of you who don't know, I have quite bad mental health, and that's cured my depression. What part of South Africa is he from?
No, that's not South African cunt. That's. I feel like I need to get my quiffers pure lethal up, right? Because I can't say pure,
I'm
right?
laughing so much I've got a fucking headache. You brought my meningitis back.
Oh my god. Right, listen to this, right? Listen to this. I sound exactly like it. You ready? Hang on. I've got to get to where he is.
Are you gonna have to like pay copyright to Geordie Shore?
No, we're just gonna do here we go. Alright. So we got the sound all the way up. You ready?
Okay.
Oh, he said my banter's pure naughty.
Did he?
On the other one.
Did he say? I thought that was just part of the music.
No.
Okay, yeah, you do
Me
sound
quiff
like.
is pure lethal.
Okay, yeah, you do sound like. But you just.
It was must have been a different season where his quiff was pure lethal. That season there.
How
was
can
bang-
a quiff be literally?
I don't know, mate. He literally
I tried
turns
an
around.
AK-47. Well, I've got a quiff. Fuck you. Not a
turns
quiff.
around in
That's
a
something completely different.
He turns around in a Sainsbury's and just cuts an old woman's elbow. Pure lethal, no. Fucking get some of that.
I mean, I say I got blown over by the wind. It was just his quiff.
He stood up. Oh, fuck. This has been the most ridiculous opening 10 minutes of a podcast ever.
Just in 10 minutes. Fucking hell, it feels forever.
Fucking We were talking about your favourite band, the 1975.
Yeah.
Why do you like going to any band live, or do you just like going to...
There are a few. I like going to bands live if they're going to do more than just play the music.
Like what? What are
So,
you
like,
expecting?
The 1975 had really cool visuals and they interacted with the crowd well. 21 Pilots just fucking used the space incredibly. Visuals again, they had confetti cannons and shit. I'm going to see Panic at the Disco at the end of this month. There's just Brendan Urie.
Just Brendan Urie. Oh yeah, you told me about Brendan Urie.
I'm obsessed with him. He's a stunning man.
Is there a possibility that maybe you could be straight if it wasn't for Brendan Urie, so you just have to be bi?
No, 'cause I mean, Brendan Urie, Matty Healy as well. He's
There's just a few guys.
amazing. Tyler Joseph and Josh. Basically,
I don't know where any of these
Okay.
people are, mate. Except Brendan Urie because you told me.
Matty Healy, lead singer of the 1975.
Okay.
Tyler.
Do you know they're
Joseph-
from Macclesfield?
Are they?
1975, yeah.
I know they went to uni in Manchester.
Yeah, they're from Macclesfield.
That's so cool.
They were originally a different band name. I didn't know this, right?
Yeah. They used to go by a different name.
Yeah,
I
but
know
good friend of mine, good friend at the show, Curtis Watson,
yeah.
magician from Macclesfield, was like one of them was like his high school music teacher.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't remember which
That's
one.
insane.
We'll have to get the update.
It won't be Matty. If it's Matty Healy, I will marry Curtis.
I don't think it is. Should we do for the first time ever live on the podcast? Ring somebody because I've got a tablet now and I'm really excited to use it.
Yeah.
Right? Should we ring him and just be like, I may have the details wrong, to be honest with you, but we'll see. We'll see how this translates, and maybe I might be able to make your day. Oh right, it's ringing.
You already had a conversation with me, so my day's already made.
Curtis, how are you, mate? You're live on the Giggle Gang podcast, so please, keep your language to swearing heavy.
Am I live on? Oh no, I'm under a tunnel. Wait there, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I've just got one question for you. Did you go to school with someone from the 1975? Curtis.
I didn't go to school with him, no. He used to teach at like my best mate's school. Hello, can you hear me?
Kieran.
Kieran.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
He's the bassist, isn't he?
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, so the bassist, basically, he used to be in a band called Drive Like I Do, and he was a music teacher at Mac High School.
That's
It was
insane.
Ross.
So that wasn't your high school. That was just
Well,
Macclesfield High School.
75.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
like
amazing.
they used to like Ross and not Matt, but Ross and a few of the others used to come to like some of the parties, because when all my mates school and stuff, and they were going out, they were all drinking and stuff together, and this was before they'd even started in 1975. So
that's so mad.
You've literally got a 1975 super fan here who I just told Matt Healy was your high school music teacher. So I set the bar a little bit high, and then I thought I might just want to clarify.
There's no way they'd let him in
Right.
school.
Well, I don't know much about Matt Healy, but now I'm being...
He got on the podcast today.
What's that?
He was on the podcast today.
It's Sam Serrano. Sam, say hello.
Hey.
He seems really nice. I've not met him yet, but I think I've booked him in for a few gigs for me.
Right, well, we'll have this personal catch-up later. All right, bye, Curtis. Curtis Watson, everybody, otherwise known as James Livingstone Magician.
Woo!
Yeah, he's very good at magic. But yeah, that's exciting. Has that made your day?
It has, you know.
Oh my god, cured your depression
That's
again.
Insane. I love. Yeah. No. You know what? I only found out about them last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Why haven't they been around since the 75?
No, they're not. They're like in their 20s, mate.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought they were really old. Because when he said he was a high school music teacher, I was like, they must be so old.
Imagine like 150-year-old men.
Yeah, and you're just like, oh my god, fucking I love him. He is so pretty. That's what I don't get.
Have I not shown you a photo of him?
No.
He's my lock screen.
Oh my god.
That's him.
That is heavy.
So we've had too many photos for something that is an audio piece of work.
I know. I'm sorry for the listeners, but I feel like the content has been enough to maintain your,
You've got
attentions.
Marcel on next. He's the next guest.
What was the fascination with Marcel Marceau?
He's just the only mime artist I know. It's fine.
But why did mime become a big thing, and why is he the only mime artist we know? Like, if people cared so much about
he
mime,
sounds very mimey.
what do you mean? He's not supposed to talk.
Well, okay. Well, no, like his name.
Oh, right.
If someone went, which of these
accent?
which of these do you think is a mime artist? Marcel Marceau or Dave Green? You'd go for Marcel Marceau.
from fucking Leicestershire. If there's any mimes in Leicestershire out there, please contact the show. We'd love to hear from you. So Sam,
Did you hear about how dangerous it was when all those people whose job it was to not talk stood on like a big piece of grass? It was a mime field. It's like a mine. It doesn't matter. It was a shit joke.
oh my god. He literally put his hand up to high five me. The only thing that stopped me from doing it, well, two things actually. Firstly, the joke was fucking terrible. Second thing, he's got the most ugly weeping graze on his hand.
Have you seen my knees?
I don't think I want to. He's about to take his pants off. Your
think
jeans
I
are
have
too
to.
tight. No, don't. Leave your
I've
pants on.
got a photo of my knees.
I think I've seen them. I think Facebook
yeah,
covered them
Facebook
up.
covered my knees up. That's how fucking bad it is. I wasn't even wearing shorts. I was wearing jeans that were covered up. That was through the jeans.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Did you roll and tumble?
No, it was just a...
Remember when Richard Hammond crashed that Formula 1 car and it did
Richard-
heaps of rolls and he sort of was like, oh, am I ever going to see my family as he's rolling down the thing? Was it a bit like that or was it just one fall?
It was just one fall and then I just stood up and I was fucked. Pretty much.
That's so
And then
unbelievable.
I had,
Did anyone else get blown over that you know of?
No. I had to walk home. It was half an hour walk with blood drooling down my face. And then
Did it look like you'd been in a scrap? Did you go up to anyone and be like, oh, you can have a quid? Just because for once in your life you looked hard?
No. I'm hard very often. I've been to a 1975 concert. No, so I had blood drooling down my face, my hands and my knees just covered in blood, ripped jeans and everything.
As if you didn't already have enough scars on your face. That's funny because Sam used to have meningitis, so you know.
Because I walked into my flatmates. They thought I was in my room.
Yeah.
So they're it was 1 o'clock in the morning.
Did you tell people that you'd been in a fight?
No, I did. They shat themselves because they thought there was someone breaking in. They come in, they just see a trail of blood leading into the kitchen.
Oh no!
Yeah, they came in screaming, "Who are you?" And then I turned around and they're like, "Oh, it's just Sam. He's just been blown over by the wind."
I thought you could have got home and been like, "Oh man, I've had a brawl with some guys. I took out 3 of them, but I
No
killed a
one
few
would
strays."
believe
And
me.
everyone would be like,
No one
"Oh God,
would
Sam."
believe me.
Have you ever thought about trying to learn to defend yourself?
No,
Or are you just happy being helpless?
I'm happy being helpless. It's funnier, isn't it?
Do you feel like you find yourself in weirder situations, or maybe you might go along with something just to see if it might be funny?
Yeah.
Can you give me an
100%.
example?
Was that illegal? I don't know.
It doesn't matter if it's illegal. Nothing's illegal in this space, mate. Everyone's friends here. Just tell me the bits, and if it's illegal, I'll edit it out.
Okay.
Please.
Absolutely not.
Come on.
I mean,
Sam, this podcast doesn't work if you sit there in silence.
I talk about it a lot on stage, but I've fucked a 42-year-old just to see to see if I could get any material out of him, and I couldn't.
Woman?
A man.
You fucked a 42-year-old man?
Yeah, and then I just wrote jokes which I could have written without fucking the 42-year-old man. It's just stuff like, "Oh, he took 3 days to text me, but that might just be him working out how to use a phone." You're going, "Oh, you're going to go to his funeral?" Fucking no. What would I say? "Oh, he was this stiff last time I saw him." Hey, I could have written that without that.
So how was the experience?
Yeah, it was shit. He was 42. It wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
It was weird. Because I think he knew. I think he thought I was there to get like compensation or something. So for like, I fucked a 42-year-old, and then I'd go out and be like, "This 42-year-old fucked me," and then he'd get sued.
Oh right, so he was
a bit
wary.
He was a bit wary.
Who approached who?
I approached him. I think he was a bit put off because I was making notes while we were doing it for a routine. That wasn't.
You just like bent over the bed, just writing.
I had like a pot. I was using a quill.
Yeah.
And then I'd jizz into the pot, and then I'd use it on black paper.
Oh my God, your mother must be so proud.
She asked me the other day if I was still doing my one-liners. She doesn't realise I've gone past that.
What were your one-liners?
Oh God, they're fucking shit.
Well,
Like stuff you'd hear in your act, really appalling. No, so it's stuff like, my mum said I was a fictional character. Oh, I was made up. It's shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
that's bad.
Yeah, like
My act's way better than that. Not much, but like,
I had another joke.
If that's a 2, mine's a 3.
I used to do it, but I used to go. I went to a beginner's snooker course, and I went to the guy. I went, "Hi, I'm here for the beginner's snooker course," and he went, "There's a queue," and I said, "I know, I'm not that stupid," because the stick. It's called the queue.
How old were you when you wrote this?
14.
My God. So what happened in the year before you decided to get into stand-up?
I honestly don't know. I've seen this the other day because I was only 14 when I started watching stand-up as well.
So nothing like forced you to be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna do this." Like
no, it was just kind of
no one said, "Oh, Sam,
well.
you're so funny."
no one says that now.
You've been going 6 years.
No, I've been going solidly 2 years.
Oh right.
So I've been on and off.
Okay.
For 6, but solidly 2.
Okay.
I'm saying that because my act is nowhere near
6 years.
good.
But the first 4, you were a child. Like,
I'm still a child.
You weren't even able to. Were you like restricted from performing in certain places?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I had to. I had to lots of charity gigs, which was shit.
Right.
I hate doing charity gigs.
Why? Because you don't like charity?
No, I love doing charity. I think I've got better at it now, but because they're there to be nice people, And then I get on and I'm like, hey, domestic abuse, divorce, I'm sad. They don't want to laugh
I
about
love how you've got the wiggly wavy arms. I'm sad. Hey.
I'm doing, just talking about not doing conventionals, because like a lot of the stuff I talk about isn't stuff stand-up talk about, you know.
Yeah.
I'm doing a bit at the moment about my therapist chatting shit. And I thought it was really relatable, and apparently it's just not. People are just laughing at me. And I've got this bit, because my therapist keeps saying I need to tidy my room. Like, this woman... Exactly.
She's not living there.
Exactly.
I assume it's a
like,
she.
Yeah, it's a she.
Fucking
like,
women, mate. They're always on us. Pick up your clothes, you fucking grubby bastard.
She thinks it's going to cure my mental health. Then she's going, oh, tidy room, tidy mind. That's not how mental health works. That's not like if you live in a small room, you're small-minded.
Okay,
I mean?
but hang on. Let's think about this, right?
Okay.
I watched a thing, and it was about discipline, right? And discipline and drive, and it was from a US Marine sergeant that led a group of Marines, and he was like, what you need to do when you get up, as your alarm goes off, you look up at the ceiling and you just do a countdown. Just go 3, 2, 1, and then boom, you're up. And if you just count down to things, it doesn't really give you time to think. You just think, I have to do this, and then you just go 3, 2, 1, and then you're doing it.
You don't have to do it.
Right?
You don't have to do anything.
No, but this is how you learn discipline. And then he goes, you wake up, you look at your bed, and he goes, making your bed is like a good way to start, because it's like,
no.
at first you've woken up and you've done something, you've completed a task when you've woken up, and it sets
Waking
you up.
up is a fucking task.
No, I think that's where you differ from the Marine Corps.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. Not the fucking I get blown over in the wind. That doesn't happen in the Marines, is it?
But there is something, and I believe there is something to having a countdown, so you don't think about, oh, is this the right thing to do? I don't know. You just go 3, 2, 1, jump, and you just do it. And then having not like making your bed. I understand again a tidy room, but how messy is your room?
It is quite bad. Okay. To be fair.
Do you feel like?
But then I can't find anything, which is helping mental health, because I spend my time going, no, where's I put that blade? Like.
Where have you put that blade? Sam! Oh my god!
That's what I'm saying on stage at the moment, which I thought was relatable.
You're saying, where have you put that blade?
Yeah.
I'd say get rid of that, mate.
No, it gets a fucking big laugh, man.
Oh my god.
It's unexpected.
Oh, my heart's beating really fast. Oh my gosh. You make me so nervous. Let's go on to a fun topic. Do you have a dog?
I do have a dog.
Oh, tell me about it.
Few. She's called Carpe, which means seize the day.
Fish.
No, that's carp.
Oh, right, okay.
No, Carpe is in Carpe Diem, which means seize the day, and then she took that very fucking literally. She's a very brutal dog. And then we've got another dog called Aethel, which means noble and gentle, and she's a fan of sarcasm because she's just the same as Carpe. They're both fucking nutters. I love them to bits.
Why did you name your dog such philosophical names and then get angry when they can't live up to them?
Because my family's pretentious.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How pretentious?
Like,
do they buy their glasses from Specsavers?
It's not pretentious.
No,
like listening to like,
if they do, then they're not pretentious.
Like listening to like
Matchbox 20,
Radio 4.
I don't even know what Radio 4 is.
It's like shit.
Is it talkback radio?
No, it's like Gardener's World is on there. I was listening to Radio 4 and and they got this show called Gardener's Question Time.
Okay.
And
it's a bit like parliamentary question time, but instead of leaving the EU, it's whether or not to leave your compost out
pretty
in the
much,
sun.
yeah, basically. And this woman put her hand up, and she went, "I have a question for the gardeners," and they went, "Okay, what's your?"
So there's like a panel of gardeners you can ask.
Yeah. So there's a panel of
wonderful.
gardeners, and then the audience, and she put her hand up, and she went, "Yes, what kind of soil is best to grow apple trees?" And then she sat. I was like, "What is your purpose on this earth?"
To make apples, mate? You ever gone into Sainsbury's and see that they're out of apples?
That's for the third world, not for us. Why is she doing it?
You don't want a succulent British apple?
No! They're fucking shit!
You don't like apples?
I don't like British apples.
Have you tried a decent apple, though?
No, I haven't.
A pink lady?
Is that an apple?
Pink. There's hundreds of different types of
different
apples.
There's
Have
just
you not
red
heard
and
of a
green.
website called The Applist?
What?
There's a guy, right? I think his name's Thomas, and he's got a website called The Applist, and I'm going to give you the information now because it is invaluable to buying apples, right?
Fuck.
He's literally tried every single... So what types of apples do you know?
Green and red.
So
That's it.
Granny Smith, and red could be anything. Right, his name is Brian Farage. So you've
Brian
got-
Farage, and he's
Yeah.
into British apples. That's
Well,
a
he's into
shock.
all sorts of apples. So you've got like
Is
the
he related
breeze-
to Nigel?
I don't know who Nigel Farage is.
Leader of UKIP, man. He used to be.
Oh right, isn't that Tommy Robinson?
No, that's...
Is he?
He's EDL, I think.
Oh.
He's just a cunt, isn't he?
Right. Okay. I don't know what's happening, but for example, jazz apples, right? So it's a
Jazz apples.
right? Jazz
Oh,
apples.
they sound gay. I want them.
Right, jazz apples. This oblong
Yeah.
rock munch is a decent tasting horse apple that'll knock the teeth right out of your face.
I mean, the wind does that to me.
A candy-like sweet tart juice bursts from this kooky-shaped marketing darling. Much like an improvised sax solo, the jazz apple will keep you confused and off balance. Not a good apple, but the flavours I'm not tasting that keeps it... It's the flavours that I'm not tasting that keep it off the shit list. Right? Then you've got the Green Dragon.
This guy's definitely a virgin.
This jaundiced Japanese nightmare looks and tastes like a scoop of glass-filled sand under a Jersey Shore boardwalk. Named after the Chinese symbol for good luck, those who produce this Alfred E. Newman cheek masquerading as fruit are going to need plenty if they wish to stay in business.
See, why is he doing this? What's his purpose? People have this idea that you need to have an opinion on anything, and you don't. Most people's opinions are fucking worthless.
Really? Do you
Yeah.
think?
Definitely. That's why, like, the referendum. Like, you should have to put a reason why, I think.
Okay.
Because
this-
I saw someone say they wanted to leave the EU because there were too many cars on the road. Why is that person allowed to have a say?
Because it's England.
Yeah, but why? It's ridiculous.
Can I read you just a quick review of the most popular apple on the site?
Go for it, man.
It's called the Sweet Tango. Okay. Genetically engineered to snap like a sweet piece of celery, this apple available only in September and October. So 2 months of the year. In certain supermarkets, is the best apple ever to grace the world of gods and men. If this apple was the apple that tempted Eve in the Garden of Eden, I wouldn't blame her. For the taste of one sweet tango is worth living 1,000 painful childbirths.
What the fuck?
So, I mean, and you can go on. There is literally every single type of apple on here.
Have you ever been on Rate My Meal Deal?
No.
It's my favourite thing. It's on Facebook. People just post pictures of their meal deals, and everyone just takes the piss out of them. Honestly, you should go on it. Someone posted that they got stuff from M&S. Someone just commented underneath going, "An M&S meal deal, you fucking Tory cunt." That's my favourite thing. Have you not seen it? Oh man, go on it. It's brilliant.
Oh my god.
Right. If someone gets one from like Boots or something, I would just need going, "You're probably a paedophile." It's so funny. I love it. The taste.
So just a thing, apples I know you can buy in UK supermarkets that are good.
Yeah.
Pink Lady and Royal Gala
Okay.
are the best
I
apples
might
to
try
buy.
them then.
Yeah.
I like toffee apples. They're cool.
That's not an apple, Sam. That's
It
a
is an
dessert.
apple.
It's an apple coated in toffee on a fucking stick at a children's carnival. Do you guys have gala days here? Like carnivals at kids' schools?
We have like similar stuff.
So like,
It's
for
not
example,
really
I'll
gala
explain
day.
to you like Aussie school gala, right? So Friday, kids get to go home at 2 o'clock, right?
I love the idea of this already.
Right. Classroom, because you're going to be working in primary school, so this is something that you could bring in, right?
Yeah.
Classrooms are dedicated.
Sorry,
right?
I'm trained to be a primary school teacher, so everything you just heard before, yeah. There's probably a woman listening to this podcast who's pregnant is just going, I might get an abortion. Might be a safer option for me.
We're 35 minutes in, so if the listeners have stayed this long, they can get that juicy nugget of educational information. But in Australian school gala, right, kids go home at 2 o'clock on a Friday. Classrooms begin to be transformed into like different shops. So you might have room number 1, okay? Classroom number 1. And that's going to be the toy room. And maybe it's connected to classroom number 2. It's like a duplex building. So you'd have 2 classrooms and it would just be filled with toys that have been donated from kids that go to the school. And people are in there like pricing them up, different like $1, $2, like a big sort of garage sale just for toy. Then say rooms 3 and 4, that might be plates and crockery and white goods. So you might have like a toaster, a set of plates, a decorative vase. But the classrooms all over the desk are just filled with stuff you can buy. Then the next room you might have a lucky dip room. So you can go in and there's all these lucky dip prizes, right?
Yeah.
And all the different rooms have different things. Then out in the field, so at our schools we have big like oval fields. Rides are coming in, food stalls. There's like little like spinny, the roundup. Do you know what the roundup is? Where you like stand in the corner and it spins around and it goes up. Like the big swinging pirate ship or something.
So cool.
And then there's a bar area for the parents, right? There's donkey rides, everything. So then that all gets brought in on Friday. Then the school sort of shuts down overnight. My dad used to volunteer to be on security overnight on the Friday. So for like 2 hours, because we live by the school, he'd just wake up and just walk around with the torch, make sure no one was like nicking shit or trying to break in, because there's heaps of stuff on the school site.
Yeah.
And Saturday morning comes, 8 a.m, right? They start coming in, all the parents, all the kids of the school, kids from other schools. And like when you're a kid, it is just the day out, right? But the place that we love to go, all right, was the Lobber Chock, right? So you get a 50-cent piece, Lobber Chock.
Oh, chock. Okay.
Lobber Chock.
I thought it was lobber cock. Just chop someone's dick off and throw it.
No.
Lobber Chock.
Not Lobber Cock. No, Lobber Chock. Lobber Chock.
Sounds like my kind of place.
So, yeah. So basically what they had was these like 2 tables, and in between the tables was like a netting. So imagine this table is like netting, and in the bottom it's like a trailer basically. So in between the trailer, or on the netting over the trailer, is chocolate bars. And with your 50-cent coin, you've got to throw and try and land your coin on the chocolate bar. If you miss, it just slides in, goes into the trailer. So at the end of the day, they just empty all the cash out of the trailer, and then that's a way of making money. But I was fucking good at Lobber Chock, right? I was amazing. So I would just be there being like, boom, giant Cadbury bar, boom, giant Cadbury bar, Milky Way, fucking everything. Like, and you just go for like big chocolate bars like this size, and they'd just be giving them away. Like, it was unbelievable. We absolutely rinsed the place. I'd have like a backpack full of chocolate for like $6.
That's so cool.
It was so fun. And then there was just other fucking idiots being like, just giving it to like a 3-year-old. Oh, have a go, son. He's just fucking piffing it in the trailer. Like, why even try? Like, do it for him. He wants the chocolate, but he doesn't have the fucking motor skills to lob a fucking coin on a chocolate. Pisses me off when people let young kids have a go at things. He's obviously retarded, especially when it involves money and chocolate. Because then the kid throws it, they miss, and then they're disappointed. Just win it for them, you fucking scumbag.
Talking of parents letting kids do things, I started stand-up when I was 14.
But like 14, at least at that point, like you were like you can walk, you can talk, you can throw things. Like giving a 3-year-old something to throw, and it's like, it's like taking a 6-year-old to the pub and being like, beat Darren in darts, win me a pint. Like, obviously that's not going to fucking work, is it?
I underestimate children a lot, especially my goddaughter, but she's fucking bright.
She's really smart.
She's really, really smart. I was playing. She likes playing chess.
How old is she?
5.
Okay. Does she beat you in chess?
Yeah.
What?
She's insane. She's absolutely insane.
Who got her into chess?
My mum. Do you know what I was saying about my family being pretentious?
Grandma, I'd like to play with some dollies. No, my dear, we're playing chess today. Get the knights and the queens. Come on, love, down to the table. It's a glass chess, kid. Don't crack the pieces or I'll belt you. That's how I imagine your mum talks.
I'm a little... I have to be really careful with her, though, because...
With your knees?
Goddaughter.
Right.
I made a bit of a mistake.
You threw her down a set of stairs?
No.
Okay.
I did not do that. That was an accident. No. So I went to her. I went, oh, do you want to watch Peppa Pig? And because she knows she's like mature. She knows she's brighter than most kids. So she wants to do things that they don't. So all the other kids watch Peppa Pig. She doesn't want to. So I went to her, do you want to watch Peppa Pig? And she went, no, I want to watch what big girls watch. So she watched the first 5 minutes of Pulp Fiction. And yeah, she was happy with Peppa Pig after that.
Yeah. And you fucking take Peppa Pig and you'll sit the fuck down and continue to be a fucking 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Do you reckon she could win at a Loberchock?
Probably. She'd probably just take the chocolates. She'd probably just go, no.
Well, then, like, for example, we're standing maybe like at this table, and the trailer's like at the couch. You do have to like throw it.
No, she just like climb over. She's
a thief.
She's yeah.
Wow.
She's from Liverpool, mate.
Do you say no more? Do you feel like you regret the time between sort of 5 and 14? What's the age that you can be like charged in a court of law, like as a criminal? So I feel like I didn't commit enough crimes as a kid, and now the shit's sailed. Like I stole, sure, like I'd steal like a chocolate croissant from Countdown across the road, take it home and watch SpongeBob. But that was small time. That worth like 45 pence. Like it's nothing. Like there's so many things that I want to do now, and I was like, if I was 11, I could just go to town, and then like I would stop. Like as soon as I would, be eligible for the consequences, I'd stop thieving. But like, man, I just can't wait to have kids and just teach them all the stuff they can do. It's gonna be fun.
That's fucking mental.
It's gonna be fun.
It's a good premise. You should write that into a routine. That's quite funny.
You reckon?
Yeah.
That's what I truly believe, though. It's not even a bit.
Yeah. I've got loads of bits, and people are like, oh, you don't actually think that. I'm like, yeah, I do.
Do you want to have kids?
And yeah.
Yeah.
Just to wind them up. I just think it'd be funny.
Yeah. Like endless entertainment.
Yeah.
Just bleed you dry of all your money.
Material-wise, brilliant stuff. I'd have, once I start running low on material, it's like, right, have a kid.
But then you've got to wait 9 months for them to be born, and then you've got to have the material come out of that. You've got to sort of pre-plan.
But it writes itself, kids.
Also, when your missus is pregnant, that's also a fun time
a lot of material.
For material, yeah, because it's just a lot of moaning and poor decisions. Oh, pregnant women are so funny. I've been such a misogynistic twat on this podcast.
You have. You've been keeping it down for a good few months.
Yeah, it's back. It's back now. It's all just become very real for me because I'll be honest with you, Sam. I can see myself having a child with my current girlfriend. Not like now, but I can see it in the future as like a real thing that's coming. And then like I look at her and she does things and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then she does other things and I'm like, oh, mother of my children. You know what I mean? Like it's ups and downs, mate. And she will listen to this, and I know she'll have something to say about it. But we're making entertainment here. That's what it is.
Exactly. You should have her on the next podcast.
I should definitely.
No, actually do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, babe. How do you feel about having a kid? What do you think you're gonna be like as a parent?
I think I'd be sound. I'd make them watch stand-up very early.
Okay.
Because I don't think I could have a child who doesn't know who Doug Stanhope is.
Okay. What about if Doug Stanhope gets caught noncing in the next 5 years.
I'd still make him watch it. He's so good at what he does. Doug Stanhope is just a genius.
That's what people say about Michael Jackson. I don't care, his music's amazing.
Not though it's shit. Right.
Here we go.
This is going to sound so bad, but I was quite happy when he was found to be a nonce, because I'm hoping it means less of his music's on the fucking radio.
Really?
It's so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
can't
agree with
stand
you.
it.
I like his music.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just so... It just feels...
Black or white, mate?
Very contemporary.
Mm.
He's not doing anything new. That might just be because he's changed the industry now.
What do you mean he's not doing anything new? He wrote all of his music back in the 90s and the early 2000s.
Yeah, but
that's when it was new.
So now I think it's a bit dated.
Oh yeah, but it's timeless classics, isn't it? BBC Radio don't agree with me because they've axed all his music, but you know, swings and roundabouts in life. Do you feel like
He's
there's...
dead.
He's dead?
Yeah, you're not going to put a corpse in prison.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's all a bit rough. But then it
Yeah.
tarnishes his name, doesn't it? His legacy.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's been too public. I think if you put stuff in the public, you're never going to get an accurate result.
Well, I want to get your opinion. You're fans of a lot of people at the moment. Musicians, stand-up comedians. Do you think, out of all of them, who's going to be the next person to be busted for something? People that you like.
Ooh. I want to say... I think a few years ago I would have said Matty Healy would have been done for...
Is this the 1975 bloke? The
But
guy that
he's-
didn't teach at Macclesfield High School?
Yeah, I think that's lots of people.
Right.
It's like...
The list goes on. I met a bloke in China the other day. He reckoned he didn't teach at Macclesfield High School. I said, fuck off, man, I don't believe you.
But no, like... Because he used to do a lot of drugs, he used to drink a lot.
Okay.
So I would have thought he would have done
Just
it.
because you do drugs doesn't mean you're attracted to kids.
Oh, do you mean like specifically nonsense?
Oh, right, no.
I thought he would have done illegal stuff. But
Okay,
he's
no,
cleared
sorry.
up his
Yeah,
act now.
nonsing's a bit specific, and I don't want to put a certain crime on someone. Sorry.
He's cleared up his act now.
That's
Matty
good.
Healy. And he's an inspiration to a lot of people.
Including yourself.
Yeah,
That's good.
definitely.
It's good to be inspired.
Yeah.
But who do you think's going to get busted? Is it him?
Well, there are some who just have names which sound a bit dodgy.
Like who?
There's a linguist called David Crystal. He sounds odd, doesn't he?
A linguist.
Yeah, it's like he studies English language. I've been thinking about this recently. Right. Jimmy Savile,
Yep.
Gary Glitter, Michael Jackson all look weird.
Yep.
Yeah? So
Okay.
we should be able to lock weird people up in prison before they do what they're obviously going to do.
What does that say for you, though? Because you look weird.
Yeah, but I don't look like they're kind of weird. Like, I look vaguely human.
You look like a cartoon Christmas character with a fucking scar on his face. Only been amplified by you getting blown over. Jesus Christ. We should lock up weird people.
No, just weird looking people. No, weird people are great.
Oh,
If
right.
we locked up weird people, I wouldn't have an audience.
That would be terrible for your brand.
It really would. I think half the things I've said on this podcast are terrible for my brand.
No, this podcast has been great for your brand. Sam, I want to talk about the future for you, right? Do you see yourself doing stand-up in England for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go somewhere else?
No, I won't do it in England.
Why?
I can't stand American audiences.
Okay.
I know a lot of my stuff is kind of inspired by American people like Stanhope and Burr and Jeffries, who's Australian. Why did I say him? But like lots of like Andrew Schultz. There you go. Like lots of premise-based stand-up. So the kind of stuff I've started to do over time. But American audiences just piss me off. you like when they walk on stage and like giving them standing ovations, like, just sit down, just stop it. It's really,
Did you not give Bill Burr a standing ovation when you saw it?
At the end.
Okay.
We're not like when they come on, we're not like, whoa, oh my god, he's so brilliant. I'm just like, shut up. He just really winds me up. I can't.
So if you got to walk on tonight at Binary Bar, if you walked on to a standing ovation, you'd get angry and tell the audience to sit down.
I mean, if I can walk onto a standing ovation at the moment in my career, I think it's probably because people are there leaving. Wind Sam Serrano, not this cunt.
One guy's clapping as another bloke's leaving, and you're like, standing ovation? The audience has been a bit thin the past few weeks, so that could be the case. You could get half the audience standing ovation, one standing and one ovating.
So an awful joke. I'll tell you what.
Have you ever had anyone walk out on you?
Yeah.
Like properly walk out?
Yeah. I told you, I'd do this during my act. This guy stood up and he went, "Oh, I'm going to get the boys."
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he left. And I was like, okay, so he's going to get people to beat me up. So I've got I was thought going to belittle him. So it's like, oh, go on then. You know what I was trying to say. But it came out wrong. So what actually happened was he stood up and went, "I'm going to get the boys." And I went, "Oh, please do." They're going to fuck me up, are they? I'll look forward to it.
Where was this?
Some Adam Hughes gig, I think.
Oh, really?
It was.
Did he come back with a load of boys?
No, I left straight away because I was a bit scared.
Really?
Yeah, I was like 15.
What did you say that really upset him?
Oh, I think it was my John Lennon bit. Yeah, I do a John Lennon bit in Liverpool a lot, and it goes well. It goes
about his death or about?
Okay, so the joke is that at the moment, if you're from Liverpool, people go, "Oh, you're from Liverpool, the Beatles."
Yeah.
And I don't like their music that much, but I think we have them, which is good. Because otherwise it'd be, "Oh, you're from Liverpool, slavery." So we've done well there covering that show. You know, "Oh, don't look at us like forcing the slaves to work for free. Look, the yellow submarine. Woo! No, don't look at the inbuilt racism. Look, Paul McCartney. No, don't look at us beating slaves. Look, John Lennon. We don't beat slaves. We beat wives." Which he did. He did.
Did he beat Yoko?
Yeah, and his reason for it was, he said, "I hit my wife because it's the only way I can express myself." He's a musician. His fucking job's to it. That's like a chef saying he's addicted to KFC because he can't cook. It's fucking stupid. So yeah, I think that's what annoyed him.
Fucking hell. And that was enough for him to get a gang of men to come and rape you.
Yeah.
Oh, please do. Have you ever been involved in a sexual activity with more than one person?
No, not more than one person.
Oh.
A few cats have been involved.
Really?
But no.
Oh. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's
felines.
We've got.
Wow.
How have we already got into bestiality?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. We're dragging towards the end of the podcast, but I wanted to ask you though, have you done your driving test yet?
No, I've not even had lessons.
Oh, is that in the works for you?
No, I like getting megabuses.
Really?
I love a good megabus.
You are the first person even the people that own Megabus don't like Megabus.
No, like when you get on, you look around and you just think, "Oh, my
You're like
life's
a
not
UN
that bad."
meeting.
Like, there's people on there, fucking ridiculous members of humanity, and I'm there because it's cheap. Like, I'd rather spend my money on other stuff than travelling to London. So I just sit there, just surrounded, and I'm just like, I'm not as bad.
Do you know I was on a megabus from Birmingham to Sheffield, and I had a man vomit in the middle of the bus. So I got up from his seat, sort of like gripped the edge, and then just went down the middle of the bus. And all the bus driver did was put, like, I don't know, a small bag of sand just over the bus.
Yeah,
over
that's
the
fine.
Seat. Just a bit of sand, and we just had to sit in it.
They're probably on like minimum wage. If you're gonna pay someone the minimum, you can fucking do the minimum. I don't give a shit.
But Megabus has such a quick turnaround in terms of like services that I assume we parked up at Sheffield. I got off, and another ream of fuckwits just got on to this crime scene. To this bloody Blackpool pleasure beach, you know.
What a perfect description.
Oh.
Just see you vomit with some sand. Yeah, Blackpool.
That is a pleasure beach and a half.
Blackpool's quite far away. I didn't realise. I thought it was
close.
It's quite far. It's farther than I thought. But
Why did you have to go there?
No, but I thought it was like
an hour.
Yeah, wait, it's about 2 or 3.
Oh right,
I think. Yeah.
That might be public transport, but again, we can do a Google Map search in our own time.
There you go.
Question for you now.
Go.
When is your face gonna heal?
I mean, it's been fucked for my life. Like, people go, "Oh, you've got something wrong with your face." I'm like, "No, I've got another thing wrong with my face."
If you could change your face, would you?
Yeah.
And what would you change to? Prettier?
Yeah. Look less like Arthur Christmas.
Okay. Do you think it would make your stand-up better or worse?
Oh no, that's a fair point. No, I need to. I think this is.
You need to look a bit broken.
Definitely. No, I do. I need to look broken for my stand-up. Like,
that's the character you portray. The real life character.
It's not even a fucking character anymore, is it?
It's all become too fucking real.
Yeah. Because I get I get recognised in Liverpool, like, because I do hot water quite a bit, and people always go, "Oh, you must be successful." I'm like, no, it's because if you see my act, you don't fucking forget it. Like, if you saw someone in the middle of the street just pull their pants down and do a shit, you'd remember that person.
Yeah.
And that's what my act is.
That's why I feel like I've done alright, because I sound different, and what I say on stage nobody else in this area says. Like, there's no Aussie comedians. There are Aussie comedians, but they don't do the jokes that I do.
Yeah.
Even though I might not be that funny, at least I'm memorable.
Yeah, definitely. There are loads of comedians. Like at King Gong, there was one comedian, and she did well. Like, she's one of my favourite actors to watch. But like, she got through, and she was going, "Oh, will people remember me?" And I'm like, "Fucking yeah! You did jokes about dry tampons and shit. Of course they'll remember you. Definitely."
Who was that?
I'm not gonna say in case she takes offence.
Who's doing jokes about dry tampons? Do I know them?
I think so.
Oh, we'll talk
She's
about it.
fantastic though.
Oh, really? Am I gonna have to book her?
I came second in King Gong. I've come second like 4 times at King Gong now, and I'm fed up. I just like a fucking Comedy Store book me. I mean, they already have. I don't know why I keep going to King Gong. I was bored.
I'm already getting paid middles, but I just like the thrill. Right, Sam. Is there anyone that you want to thank? Any shout outs that you want to make?
Like to thank Doug Stanhope for...
He emailed you.
Oh my god, yes!
Read it out.
I emailed him drunk, saying, I'll read you what I said. It's so fucking cringy.
It's really proper fucking fangirl shit.
It so is. Hi Doug, I hope you're well. He's now
He is, don't worry.
My name's Sam and I'm a 19-year-old comedian in the UK. I just want to say a massive thank you. I think I meant to write inspire, but I wrote inspired. You inspired.
So he knows you're illiterate and this is all you have.
Inspired me so much. They've given me such a drive to deny me even half the comic you are. Just a massive thank you. I know you must get lots of emails like this. Ha ha, Sam. And then he wrote, thanks, Sam. Good on you for getting an early start. Enjoy the ride, Stanhope.
Oh.
I fucking hate my email to him. My friends are saying, like, include a clip. I'm just like, no.
Why wouldn't you include a clip though? Do you think he would watch it?
He probably would, but I'd be worried he'd hate me. Like,
why would he hate you though? You're a fan of his and you're sending... But even, again, what are you expecting to get from the email? Him reply saying, wow, I really enjoyed your video.
I don't know.
Like, he's not going to turn around and be like, mate, I changed this, this and this, you need to work on this. Like, he doesn't have time to critique your fucking act.
I know, but I don't want him seeing me.
But imagine if you sent him the video and he replied and he didn't mention the video at all. He was like, thanks for your email, Sam. Best of luck to you. Best wishes, Doug. And just no mention of the video. Would that be more soul-destroying than him being like, thanks for the video, really enjoyed it?
Probably, yeah. Because even when people say they like my stand-up, I'm like, really?
I like your stand-up. I think you're
Why? I don't think...
But I also like you as well. That's like the added bonus.
Yeah, I think I'm likeable on stage.
See, I've seen people that do funny jokes, but I hate them as a person, so I can't really get on board with what they're doing.
That's what I find. I was having this conversation with Neil Rack, and I was like, the material, you've got okay material, you need to work on that, that'll come with time, but your likability is there. If they're likeable in life, it's so hard for me not to be a cunt for 20 minutes. It's really tricky for me to come across well.
I know. Since you've been here, you've done nothing but insult me.
That's true, actually. I still think that joke I did when you were playing that game is one of the funniest things I've ever said. He's got this game, it's like a shit version of The Sims, in it. And he went, oh fuck, I've gone to jail for marrying a minor. And I said, what have you done in the game?
Sam Serrano, everybody. Sam, thanks to your mum for driving you here today. Or last night.
Last night.
She's a good woman.
She's brilliant.
Do you have like a Facebook page people can follow you?
Yeah.
Feel free to plug it.
It's just Sam Serrano comedian. Send me any hate mail you want. I find it quite funny.
There you go. See you later, kids. Have good fun. Next episode.
Kids listening to this.
Yeah.
Fuck. Stay away from Stanhope.
Next episode is the Panto legend, Lucas Kirkby.
Kirby.
No, it's Kirkby.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's Kirby.